Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Tonight, we plunge into the icy depths of the unknown, where shadows dance beneath the waves and whispers echo across the water. We're talking about haunted harbors, those gateways to the sea where darkness lingers and legends are born. Imagine, if you will, the salty air stinging your face, the cries of gulls circling overhead, and the unsettling feeling that something unseen is watching your every move. These harbors, once bustling with life and industry, now stand as eerie monuments to the mysteries of the deep. Tonight, we explore 3 creepy legends of haunted harbors that will leave you questioning every shadow you see, every creak of a dock, and every splash in the dark, still water. So lock your doors, turn off your lights, and let the unsettling tales begin. The vast and unforgiving North Atlantic. A graveyard for countless ships, swallowed by the waves, their stories lost to time. But some stories, well, they don't stay buried. They resurface, carried on the lips of terrified sailors, whispers of a ghostly vessel, a phantom ship that sails the seas beyond the veil. Picture this. It's a moonless night. A thick fog hangs heavy in the air, clinging to the lonely decks of a lone ship battling the unforgiving waves. The crew, weary from their struggles, huddle below deck, seeking solace from the biting wind. And then, it happens. A faint glow pierces the fog, growing steadily brighter, resolving itself into the ghostly outline of a massive ship. It sails billowing despite the lack of wind. The sailors, their eyes wide with terror, watch as the spectral ship glides silently past, close enough to touch. Some say they see figures on deck, skeletal forms draped in tattered clothing, their eyes burning with a cold, ethereal light. Others hear faint sounds, the mournful groan of wood, the ghostly clang of a ship's bell, or even whispers carried on the wind, indecipherable yet undeniably human. The apparition hangs in the fog for a few agonizing moments, then, just as quickly as it appeared, it vanishes. Gone without a trace, leaving the sailors in stunned silence, their hearts pounding in their chests. Legends of ghost ships are as old as the sea itself. The Flying Dutchman, the Mary Celeste, the Octavius, each with its own tragic tale, each doomed to sail the oceans for eternity. But the ghost ship of the North Atlantic, its origins shrouded in mystery, seems to embody the very essence of the unknown depths, a chilling reminder of the power and unpredictability of the sea. Some dismiss these tales as nothing more than hallucinations, the product of exhaustion and fear. But sailors, especially those who make their living on the open water, know better than to dismiss the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. They know that the sea holds secrets, and some of those secrets, well, they prefer to remain hidden. What drives this spectral ship? What tormented souls cling to its rotting timbers, forever bound to roam the icy waters? Is it the echo of a tragedy long past, or a warning to those who dare to challenge the might of the ocean? The answers, like the ship itself, remain lost in the swirling mists of the North Atlantic. The ghost ship continues to be spotted, a chilling reminder that some mysteries are not meant to be solved. So, the next time you find yourself gazing out at the vast expanse of the ocean, remember the tales whispered by sailors. Remember the ghost ship that sails the North Atlantic, and perhaps, just perhaps, you'll think twice before venturing too far from shore. Our next stop takes us to a secluded inlet along a rugged coastline, a place known by the locals as Dead Man's Cove. Shrouded in perpetual mist and shadowed by jagged cliffs, Dead Man's Cove has long been a place of whispers and dread. It's here, amidst the cries of seagulls and the relentless crashing of waves, that the legend of the phantom fisherman unfolds.
They say he was once a fisherman, strong and proud, who made his living from the bountiful waters of the cove. One stormy night, he ventured out with his crew, their small boat tossed about like a toy in the raging sea. The storm, as if possessed by a malevolent spirit, intensified, swallowing the boat and its crew whole. Now the fisherman, unable to find peace, is said to roam the shores, his weathered face illuminated by an eerie, otherworldly glow. He wanders the rocky beach, his tattered fishing net clutched in his skeletal hand, forever searching for his lost crew, forever bound to the cove that claimed their lives.
Fishermen and travelers passing by Dead Man's Cove on foggy nights report seeing a lone figure standing at the water's edge, his silhouette a stark contrast against the swirling mist. Some claim to have heard his mournful cries echoing across the water, a chilling lament for his lost companions. Legend has it that the phantom fisherman is not merely a passive observer. They say he seeks to lure others to their doom, to join him in his eternal search. Those who are foolish enough to approach him, drawn in by his cries or the ghostly flicker of his lantern, are said to vanish without a trace, swallowed by the fog and the relentless waves, just like the fisherman and his crew so many years ago. Locals warn their children to stay away from the cove, especially when the fog rolls in. They whisper tales of the phantom fisherman, his eyes burning with a cold, desperate light, his voice a siren song that lures the unsuspecting to a watery grave. The phantom fisherman serves as a stark reminder of the ocean's unforgiving nature and the thin veil that separates our world from the next. He is a symbol of the grief and despair that can linger long after death, a specter forever bound to the site of his tragic end. Whether a figment of overactive imaginations or a genuine entity, the legend of the phantom fisherman continues to cast a pall over Dead Man's Cove, a chilling testament to the enduring power of fear and the mysteries that lie hidden beneath the waves. Our final destination brings us to the desolate and windswept shores of Blackwater Bay, home to a towering sentinel that has borne witness to countless storms and tragedies, the cursed lighthouse of Blackwater Bay. Standing tall against the relentless onslaught of the sea, the lighthouse has long been a beacon of hope for sailors navigating the treacherous waters. But beneath its seemingly steadfast exterior lies a dark and unsettling history, a tale whispered in hushed tones by those who dare to speak of it.
It all began with the lighthouse keeper, a solitary man named Elias, who dedicated his life to maintaining the light and guiding ships safely to shore. For years, Elias faithfully performed his duties, the rhythmic flash of the lighthouse beam, his only companion in the vast solitude of the sea. Then one stormy night, as the wind howled and waves crashed against the rocky cliffs, the light from the lighthouse abruptly went out. Frantic calls to the shore went unanswered, and a search party dispatched to the lighthouse found it eerily deserted. Elias was gone, vanished without a trace, leaving behind only his belongings and an unsettling silence that hung heavy in the air.
Some say Elias grew weary of his solitary existence and simply abandoned his post, seeking a new life elsewhere. Others believe he met with a tragic accident, swept away by a rogue wave or falling victim to the treacherous rocks that line the shore. But the locals, their lives intertwined with the sea and its mysteries, whisper a different tale. They say the lighthouse is cursed, haunted by the restless spirit of its former keeper. They say Elias, unable to find peace, roams the darkened halls of the lighthouse. His mournful cries carried on the wind, his ghostly silhouette occasionally glimpsed in the flickering light of the lantern he can no longer tend.
Strange occurrences plague the lighthouse. Unexplained noises, flickering lights, and disembodied whispers have all been reported by those brave enough to venture near. Fishermen tell tales of seeing a spectral figure standing at the top of the lighthouse, his lantern swinging erratically, casting eerie shadows that dance across the churning waves. Some believe Elias, still bound by duty even in death, is trying to warn passing ships of the dangers that lurk beneath the surface of Blackwater Bay. Others fear that his presence signifies something more sinister, a malevolent force that draws ships towards the jagged rocks, their doom echoing the lighthouse keeper's own tragic fate.
Whatever the truth may be, the cursed lighthouse of Blackwater Bay stands as a chilling reminder of the power of the sea and the mysteries that lie hidden within its depths. It is a place where the line between our world and the next seems to blur, where the living and the dead coexist in an uneasy and unsettling embrace. And so, we come to the end of our journey into the heart of haunted harbors. The tales we've explored tonight serve as chilling reminders that the sea, for all its beauty and majesty, holds secrets that are best left undisturbed. As you drift off to sleep tonight, let your imagination wander back to the eerie glow of the ghost ship, the mournful cries of the phantom fisherman, and the flickering light of the cursed lighthouse. Remember that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are not found in the shadows, but in the depths of our own imaginations. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these creepy legends, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-tingling stories. Stay safe, and remember, sometimes the scariest things are the ones we can't see.